With the Budew Froslass craze going around a little bit recently, you're going to see some variants pop up. And this one is actually the rebirth of an old deck that kind of died out. I'm talking about Greninja with Froslass. You see, this Greninja kind of fell to the wayside as it was a bit too slow for the format that it was in. But in steps Budew, allowing you to slow your opponent down and set up your Greninja sooner. Now, Greninja is already proven with Froslass doing pretty well before in the past. So throwing Budew in the mix, acting like a Budew Froslass, but then also being that Greninja EX deck, is this the best way to play the Budew Froslass archetype? Well, it may be, because this was indeed a top 8 deck in a 100+ player tournament piloted by, and I'm not making this up, their name on Limitless is -LZL Live Wochen Reaction -LZL. For those of you that didn't know that the little line is called a hyphen, you're welcome. Anyway, back on track. Let's get in some games with this top 8 Greninja deck. Before we get into it, I want to shout out Pokédex4U, where you can buy pre-built, yes, pre-built Pokemon TCG decks. No longer do you need to hassle about buying cards individually through different websites, waiting to receive each card at a different time, with them varying in quality and even risking getting bent or fake cards. So Pokédex4U does it all for you by giving you a deck to play right out of the box. We're talking meta decks, road decks, and they even sell GLC decks. By clicking the link below and using the code FTW5, you will receive 5% off at checkout. Thanks again to Pokédex4U for making life easier. Now, let's get going. Alrighty, baby. There is a new in the active. We're going first, so we're not going to have to do right away. Although, hello, there it is. And we start the trolley like that. Brother, chill. Daddy, chill. Whoa, chill out, Sean. What was that? Okay. Do I go for the double Budew? Or do I just go for the singular Budew and then try and just get, well... Colress doesn't get me what I need next turn. So I'm going to double up the Budew, sure thing. I'm going to attach here and then just end my turn. It would have been nice to get the ability lock now. But yeah, this might be the best way to go about the Budew Froslass. I've done a lot of tweaking on my original Budew deck. I've taken out the Crushing Hammers. I've thrown in Devolutions because... my God, is it so strong. When you're playing against like Zard, even Dragapult for the likes. Dragapult's a really difficult matchup. So I've got like Charms in there and Devolutions, all that jazz. And you can actually like beat Dragapult. It's nowhere near 50-50, but it's so much easier to win with like Devolutions and Charms and stuff in comparison to what I had originally. So I've done a lot of changes to that and it is working quite well. And I think I did see, I don't know if it was a top 16 or was it... it's somewhere. It was a Budew, just a straight Budew Froslass deck that did well. But it played a Zelf, funnily enough. So Budew Froslass in and of itself is genuinely an archetype now. It's just about what really is the best way to go about it. And this might be it. Like, Greninja is a strong attacker. It does a lot of spread damage. The Froslass, of course, helps deal with Manaphy. There's a lot here. Funnily enough, we're actually playing against just an item lock deck in general, that being Banette with Budew. It just seems to be item lock fever around here, which is a bit troublesome because there's not a lot of ability Pokemon to deal with. I think Greninja's also weak to Psychic. Could be wrong. Well, either way, we'll have to move. I'm going to retreat here because that's just... well, no, let me just attach here first and I'll make my play. So one thing this deck doesn't do, which I think is a bit wild, is it doesn't really respect Budew itself on the opposing side. There's no like Grand Tree or any like TM Evolution. Like Evolution here would be really cool, but this deck just doesn't play Evo. I think Evo's a must-have. Under item lock, so I'm just gonna have to just draw here and hope I get... that's not what I was wanting. I was hoping to get a Frogadier, but we might be in trouble already because of Budew, because of Banette. So it doesn't fill me the best of confidence. Because yeah, this is just straight rare candy. And I think that's a little outdated of a way to play stage 2 decks in the Budew era, I guess you could say, before post-rotation. That's at least my take, you know? Either way, there you go for an Iono. And we do get the Frogadier. There we go. Now we are talking. To get a Gravity Stone here. They could just Oko my Budew here, which just sucks. But we just have to make do. There we go. There's an Everlasting Darkness. And so we're going to go into Budew. To be fair, let's be real. This is quite an unorthodox matchup. You don't really see Banette much on the ladder. Or even in like tournaments or anything like that. So I'm going to play this game through, but try not to use it as a judgment basis for how well this deck is. Because it's just not realistic. Let's get with... I think I'm just going to go for Pokegear, you know. And maybe now I lean heavily into the... Froslass? I think so. To just try and take advantage of abilities like this one on the Mew. Yeah, I think I just need... and the Pokegear's not going to do anything under item lock, so am I just wasting my time? Do you know what? I'm going to get Ultra Ball. It's the same thing. It's an item anyway, isn't it? But it is what it is. All right, let's Itchy Pollen and at least give them item lock. but unless I top deck a Greninja, I'm not going to feel good here. We still get a Freezing Shroud, though, so that's good. And mind you, this deck also does play a copy of Devo, so we could, like, hit 2 Burnett, Devo them away, you know, that could be something. Thank you. All right, here's the thing. If you're playing an item lock deck, it might not be wise to Iona all the time, because you're just going to let me draw into the cards I don't have, you know? Oh, that said, Dustoir could be a pain. Curse Blast coming in. Oh, okay. If they double dust, well, actually, that's kind of silly. I would not double dust. You can't gust right now unless you have Prime. They might have Prime, but I don't see one yet. There's an Artisan. That's not a Prime. Okay, they go for the Mew. Do I... See, the annoying thing is there's nothing to try and trap up either. Buy a turn without item lock. It's hard to think about. Right, I am weak to Psychic, aren't I? They're gonna body me, bro. Have you seen this hand? Bro, they're just gonna poltergeist me into oblivion. Ay, ay, ay. All right, I guess I've got to... What have I got to do here? Do I just Cold Res and get... I think I just try and poke both of these and then Devolution, right? That just seems like the play I have to make. Let me ask on here and get... I guess I'll just get another Froakie down. Sure thing. But to be fair, I am just... Oh, no, I can't pop in, of course. I'm just going to have to Cold Res here. And just get my Turbo. Are they going to return KO me? Yeah, but there's not much I can do. If they do that, though, my items are back online, which means I can't just Rare Candy, can't I? Okay, that's fine. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. All right, so I just Barrage. I could Barrage into the Mew, and that would go down after 2 turns. But I think I gotta try and go for the Devo eventually on this Burnett. On these Burnetts, sorry. So I think I need to just be ready for that. Yeah, so I'll just Barrage these 2, and we'll get rid of the Turbo there. This only plays 2 Turbo, so it's not really trying to go crazy with Barrage. I'm sure it's just, doing Shinobi Blade, setting up, doing its thing, and then you have the occasional Barrage to, like, help you win. But I'd love a top deck of an Arven. That'd be really nice. If not, though, we can always Irida, and that's okay. Assuming they go for the Poltergeist. If they don't, then we've got more times, and I'm happy with that too. No, they just go for straight Everlasting Darkness. Okay, so another turn of item lock. That's good. I feel like gusting up Duskull evens out the price trade. It stops them from pulling off any weird shenanigans, you know? It just seems like the right move. So let's do that. I'm an Artisan to increase my top deck luck. Need to get another Snow Run down, please, and thank you. Let me bust it out. Let me cook, Chief. Let me cook. Let me bust you up and KO you, okay? That's fine. And what I'm gonna do now is actually get a Turbo, I think. Or do I just get Devo? Devo's prized! No! Okay, that's a problem. Was just gonna get Devo, but I think I'm gonna do this. Reason being is if they go for another Everlasting Darkness, I can't do much anyway. I might get Devolution from the prize. No, okay, I was wishful thinking there. But if they go for another Everlasting Darkness, then I can just go again for another Barrage. You know what I mean? Oh, don't you dare. You can't copy me. That ain't happening, is it? No shot. But I can Barrage these 2 and take 3 prizes there, and then just have to take a KO somewhere. Oh, okay. Now we're talking. I can Barrage the Fez? Yes, that's it. That is it. It's got to be right, especially if I can counter. Oh, because it's weak to fight. Please let me get a way to deal with this, man. Bro, I've got a game on board if I just get a counter catcher and they don't item lock me, right? Benching that Fez was a huge misplay. The Iono, though, now coming in. Come on, please let me get rid of the Fez. Oh, boss. Okay. It doesn't get me there for, like, next turn for winning the game. But if they... Oh, no, they could just Poltergeist here. Yeah, Poltergeist would get the KO. Maybe they're pressured to do that. You can't just keep Everlasting Darkness and trying to get away with it. Yeah, they are going to Poltergeist. They will take the KO, which means now I need an Irida instead of a boss. Oh, God. Okay, this is getting a bit dicey now. All right, well, we got to go for it. Hold on. Let's bring up this one. It's got free retreat, your donut. Don't get too carried away now, eh? The Shrouds are coming in. Oh, man, I just need to delete you, bro. Oh, why was TM Devo prized, man? All right. I don't think I have any Pokemon left in the deck. No. So I'm going to just Pokegear. Oh, it's Arven. I think that gets me... It gets me Greninja. I'll take that. It gets me Ninja. That makes me happy. That's all I care about. So I think I get rid of... It'd be nice to have this other Froslass, but I think I get rid of it. And then just go for the swing and then just boss for game next turn, maybe. Unless I actually just get rid of my... Maybe I do get rid of my boss, actually. Reason being is because it's a trainer card, and that's going to help their Poltergeist, and we don't want that. So let's just remove our trainer cards from hand. Yeah, just respect the Poltergeist a little bit here. I mean, if they go for Everlasting Darkness, we're fine. We're absolutely fine. I can't retreat. Should have promoted the ninjas. You know, the one bloody time I put this up thinking I'm being smart and I'm actually thinking ahead going, bring up this one because it's got free retreat. You don't want to commit to the Froakie too. No, I should have put up Froakie. That's what I get punishment for doing the right thing, man. Well, at least thinking I was doing the right thing. Let me believe, man. Look, regardless, okay, maybe I should have kept that boss because I would have had boss game next time. This is just a butchered, a backwards way to try and get a win here. Bro, I don't know, man. I don't know. I thought I had the Shinobi Blade on lock. Man, I really thought I did. Duskull, don't like that. Does not fill me with much joy. As they... Oh, well, no. Yeah, oh, yeah. Yeah, man, I just had to promote. But look. They would have done this anyway, all right? The only difference is I would have had a turbo in my hand or something, or a boss in my hand. If they want to buy time here, buy time. My Froslass wants that too, so please, buy time. My Froslass will just chip away slowly at you boys. You're on the clock, mate, not me. The evolution energy would be the funniest thing to get from here. Ah, we were close. We were close. Top deck energy would be even funnier, though. Ah, let's go, baby. All right. So that's a nice Banette you have there. Be a shame if they got deleted. And this is the power of the Devo, my friends. In we come, bringing both Banette into hand. And that is going to take the 2 final prizes we need. Under item lock, this deck still works. Amazing. All right, I go for a squawk on the bench here. Okay. Not sure what it is yet. And it's... Wait, what? Regidrago, but with a... Wait, what? Oh, that's reset. My brain thought this was a Sada's Vitality. What the hell? All right, we're playing against Reggie. So how do we do this? Do we just try and target the baby boys down here? I think that's what we do. All right, let's see how this pans out. They get a Regidrago V out, and they throw that bad boy down. Get a Cleffa down 2, and they just pass. Ooh, okay. Well, our item lot's going to be having a field time here. I want Arven, though. I don't want Irida. Come on, give me... Yes, bro. I tell you what, I do like just the Arven trolley in this kind of build. It is quite nice, because you can just Arven, just go for a board, retreat into Budew, and then you're fine, right? This feels really good. All right. Whoa. Okay. Apparently, I've priced all me Frokies. It's wonderful news. So, wow. Anyway, let's just go into Budew here, and we'll pollen it up. We do have Greninja next turn, but kind of wanted to keep the pollen going for a little bit because, bro, Regidrago struggles so much against Budew. It relies on E-switches. Like, it needs E-switch, and if you turn that off and they can no longer use their energy switches, then they just, like, sit there half the time. It's quite funny, actually. I think I'm just going to, like, manually build, you know, until I get to a point of being able to go for, like, a Mirage Barrage on something, like a Squawk and a Reggie. That'd be kind of cool. Could also do Raging Charizard after it takes a few, and also Cleffa. So we got some options here for multi-prizes, which I'm happy with. They do Legacy Star, though, or they could cure him, but again, they need to get the E-switch going. And if they can't do that, it's trouble. And I think this is a skill set here. I need to decide when to give them items again, because I'm pretty sure the moment I don't item lock is the moment they're going to just get a Kyurem attack, right? They're just going to pop off of Kyurem and wipe 3 of my Froslass. So I want to be just constantly itchy pollening until I can cause a significant damage. At least that's what I think is correct. Anyway, I'm going to get rid of, like, kind of aggressively there, 2 catchers. And I am going to research, actually. I was going to Irida for the other Froslass, but I think we're chill here. I think I needed to prioritize the energy attachment. So I will then get rid of probably Stretcher and then just get some energy now. Yeah, that feels good. Throw that on the Frogadier. Just pollen up again. Let Froslass do its thing. My opponent is going to hate me to death. And I do not blame them. They can just manually attach, though, can't they? They can just manually attach here. And they do that as I was saying it. And then they could just manually attach next turn and go for Kyurem again. So I need to think that through. Well, the Radiant Charizard being in the active is probably a big stick in the mud, right? Like, I doubt they're going to be able to retreat this turn. So maybe I still chill out here. I mean, what I would want is this to go to like 170 and then I could just 1-hit KO with Ninja. But it doesn't look like that's going to be happening. Okay. Well, let's just keep moving. I'm going to get another Froslass. Up the pressure. I'll Ultra Ball 2 here. And I'll throw energy down here. I'll get rid of Poffin and Gear. And then get Greninja EX out. And now's the question. Do I come in? No, I don't swing, do I? I just Itchy Pollen again. And let some more damage build up. Yeah, I need to make sure that I'm pretty much prepared to play the rest of this game. Gotta go fly here. To play the rest of this game with these being KO'd by a Kyurem attack. That's what I need to think. Well, the Iono again. That means there's no Turo. I don't think... no, it doesn't play Turo. No, it doesn't. I don't think Reggie plays Turo at all. They have got the energy on it, but they can't prime. They can't do anything. So we are still just big chilling here. Do I just hit this now? Do I boss it up and... I think so, right? Yeah, because that's just a... Oh, my... Bro, I feel so bad for you. All right, now I think we give them items because I'm just going to KO your Regidrago. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Right, I do need to... I don't attach this, I think, if I'm correct. So I'm just going to go for a Shinobi Blade and let the Froslass finish the job. And I will get myself a... I've got no guaranteed outer energy, but I don't need to get the Mirage Barrage with... Yeah, okay, so we're chilling. I think I'm just going to get myself... Do I just get a boss or a research? No, I think I just get a research. That's 2 candy in hand. I don't really want to do that. You just get a boss then? Or do I get an Arven? Yeah, Arven could give me some stuff. All right, I'll get an Arven ahead of time. But here comes the Froslass and bro, Regidrago, Budew Froslass is like its arch nemesis. It's insane how comfortable it is against Reggie. As long as you just don't give them their time to set things up. And granted, if it was just the Budew Froslass, then he would have been able to do things. Yeah, there's a scoop, and that's a GG. Oh my god, it's another Regidrago. We are so cooking. Oh, brother, this is going to be wonderful. They attach to the Charizard and they get rid of an E-switch. I wonder how they're going to adapt to this. I don't know if it's the same person. I think it is. I don't remember the sleeves. So I don't know. I can't check the footage because I'm still recording with the same footage, so I can't check. But I'm going to assume it's not. I'm going to assume it's not. There's a jamming tower. Won't do much. I just need another of... Brother. Okay. Jesus, this is amazing. Well, what do I Arven for then? I don't know. We'll get something. Let's get... we'll go for double Froakie and double... for God's sake. Just let me snow run, please, man. Fine, I'll get an extra Budew, sure thing. I could have like Arven for a nest ball and got another one, but that's fine. It's all right. We'll make do with what we've been given. We have Ultra Balls, so red candy seems good here. I'll get the board. I am tempted to discard the board. We have double Budew, so retreat should be easy. Just to get an energy on the old Frokarina. What are you doing those bug eyes staring at me like that? Well, look at me like I've done something wrong, bro. Chill, I'm on your side. There's an itchy pollen, and let's see what they can do here. They go straight for research, getting rid of another E-switch. They can't use it anyway, so it's fine. They will Teal Dance after benching a Regidrago V. I guess what you got to do is just charge up your Ogerpons and take KOs. I guess that's your best bet, right? Because Regidrago is just so much like resources in order to charge. Why did it take so long for me to say that? What? I think I'm going to go for a Greninja. I'm not going to attack with it this turn. Don't want to give them anything to work with, but yeah, I guess if I'm in like great need, I'll come in and use it to like find draw, especially considering I've only got the one Froslass really building up here right now. But the itchy pollen is just so good against Reggie that I can't just go into Ninja now. It would be too dangerous, man. Have they got Kyurem gone yet? No, Kyurem's not discarded just yet. Research gets rid of Pulse, gets rid of Mew. They will Teal Dance again, and they need to find a retreat. I feel bad because this is another time, like this is 2 games in a row, by the way, of playing against Regidrago where they both started Radzard. I feel kind of bad, but that's ptcgl. Always starts the one you don't want. TM Devo, hello. Not really much here. I'm just gonna go for another pollen, man. Just keep her going. Annoyingly, they're being smart. They're not evolving into the Reggies. They're actually like restricting their ability Pokemon, which is kind of cool to see. But I'm hoping I could just get ahead enough by the time they attack, you know? Oh, they can retreat Zard next turn and just take the KO. I still think I go for the pollen though, because then I could just return KO with Greninja, right? And go from there, especially with another Froslass. That's what I'm talking about. All right, and then maybe I'll go for Pokegear this time. Yeah, I'll go for Pokegear. See if we can hit a research or something. That's fine. Let's just go for our final pollen is what it looks to be. I could just pollen again afterwards too. Like if I get another Irida? I think it actually is pronounced Irida. Off the Pokegear, I could get a counter catch of this, and then pollen again. But at that point, I'm just doing Budew Froslass again. I gotta get Ninja in and having some fun, you know? They do attach to Zard, and they will indeed retreat to the Ogerpon. I'm just scared though, like, you know what I mean? They could just Cure me and wipe all Froslass off the board and win by just wiping my board. So I'm kind of concerned about coming in with Ninja when Budew is just so good, you know? It's just difficult. I would rather like hand disrupt them, you know? Okay, all right. Look, I want to come with Greninja, but I just don't... It doesn't sit right with me right now. Something about it. I don't know. All right, let me Irida. I'm going to get another Snow Run, I guess, and then just get a counter catch, right? I would like to keep that bench slot open, though, so I can get another Budew down if they manage to get... Yeah, maybe that's worth. All right, I think I'm going to save the bench slot. And I know, Mr. Boring TCG over here, but Budew works, bro. What can I say? And like, if they can't retreat this, at the end of the day, mate, this is just going to go down, you know? And then I could try and work on these two somehow. Ah, they finally evolve. Okay, there you go. Do they have an out to a Turo or something? No Turo. They can Crispin, though, which is actually kind of cool. Like, Crispin is an effective way around the E-search problem, so I like that. So maybe they just, like, Crispin and then pass, and then maybe I'll just try and bring this one up. Oh, I could. No, I think I'm out of counter catches, right? Yeah, I'm out of catches. So I can't just gus this one up right now and then be like, oh, unless I get boss's orders off the Pokegear, then I technically could. And they'd probably hate my guts, you know, but the game's the game. Question is do they have the fire energy in deck? Regidrago usually plays 2 fire, and they have 2 in the discard pile right now. So if they do Crispin, are they even going to hit the fire? Well, we're going to see here. This might be a build that plays 3. Nope. Wait, what? Hold on. I got carried away. They do find the fire. Oh, okie dokie. Okie dokie. He's going to KO me Froakie. What do I do here? If Curen's happening, it's happening next turn. I need to boss or just try and get more Greninjas going and try and just steamroll with Ninja. Problem is my Frogadier is priced, so it's not going to be that easy. Well, actually, I do have Ultra Ball here. I could hit Candy. I think it's time to shine. I think it's time to get going here. The problem is like, I can't snipe this without boss. Okay, there's no Kyurem in discard pile. That's good, but they likely have it. Let me see what okay, I get research, so my options are limited anyway. So what I do then is I Ultra Ball these away, and then I get, oh, it's so nice to have a Frogadier, man. I think I fail it. Then I rod and recover all these back. I think that's good. Well, I can leave the Froslass, just the energy will do. And then I have to research, and I just needed a candy, man. I just needed a candy. All right, in that case, then is it actually worth me just getting another snow rundown? I think it is, because if they go for the Kyurem, then that's just something we're gonna have to deal with, right? All right, well, hands are tied. Can they Oko me? I don't think they can at this rate, so that's good. So I'm just gonna attach here, and I have to Shinobi Blade and see if I can get, what do I want from this? I think I want an out to ninja, but so I just get rare candy then? Is that what I do? Yeah, I guess I'm just going to be ninjaing for the rest of the game. We'll see. This may be the last freezing shroud we see here. Mind you, we could just reestablish. No, try and get some more recovery in. And they have to discard the energy off the Regidrago to Kyurem, meaning if we just go back to Budew, then they have to find a way to get it going again. But as you see now's the time for them to do that, right? Now, because your ability, your items are back, you then start throwing your Oakapons down, you start going for energy switches. Yeah, I think, see. Oh, that's not a Kyurem. That ain't a Kyurem there, mate. It's an Ultra Ball. They still could have it in hand, so let's not get carried away now, Mr. Shorty boy. Yep, there we go. All right. Is it Kyurem time? That's the question. Do they have the E-Switch as well? They did discard 2 in the early game, so they might be lacking on the E-Switch front as they go for a Vessel, getting rid of a Teal Dance. I mean, they're doing the right things for sure. They're just limiting their play. If they get a Fezandipity though, that's a bit risky. Very risky. They're not going to do that. Oh, it's all down to if they have the energy or not. I think they had it in hand, didn't they? Didn't they get it a while ago? Yeah, they did. Okay. Okay, they played the E-Switch. I was like, what are you doing? No, they are... Okay, they've got 2 E-Switch in hand then. What are you doing? Why are you doing this? I'm confused. Yeah, they scoot... What? Well, I'm taking it, bro. I don't care. I'm taking it. Well, that's going to be it for today's video. Greninja Froslass coming back, maybe forever.